Hello everyone, welcome to the first practice session of the season in preparation for Bahrain this weekend. It's our first race of the season and we're going to have a look through the current grid. And as we all know, the grid has been mixed up with all tiers to get some practice in for this weekend. So it's gonna be an interesting one, and it's gonna be an interesting one as well to see who can surprise us here at Bahrain. We're going through the grid about which driver drives which tier, and we're going to start at the back with 288. Of course, we all know him, the fastest driver of the league. One C1 last season, category 1, so that's good to see. GM Famous finished a good result this weekend in tier 4, so definitely looking forward to see him improving around this season as well. We have a short season because of the new game is coming out, so let's have a good one. Johnny, tier 3. Last season he was tier 2, but sadly he didn't have the pace to compete the fastest guys in tier 2. So Johnny is going to try his luck on the wheel in tier 3. So really curious what he can do, and I'm wishing him the best of luck. He can do it, we all know that. Eddie, also a tier 4 driver, the teammate of GM Famous. So interesting what he can do. Matthew K and Trucker, both Renault teammates in tier 1, so we all know these guys are really quick. Face Pantera, it's his first season in SRL, so we are all really curious what he can do in season 1. I've had a good chat with him. He definitely wants to drive in tier 1, so he needs to push himself to compete the best, and he knows that because SRL is really quick at the moment. Fraubai is currently on the medium, so definitely people going to try to go for a medium run. Had some excellent races last season in season 2, so that's good to see from Fraubai. His improvement has been shown the whole season already. And Fraubai is going to compete Scotty Fennell because he drove tier 1 last season and now he's going for a tier 2 move, and hopefully he can grab some podiums and maybe even fight for the championship. It's going to be a close call. Joe Royal has been promoted from tier 2 to tier 1, so interesting what Joe Royal can do this season. He has shown us he has improved a lot. He's also on the hot lap right now, so stay a little bit with him with a purple sector 2 on the mediums. So interesting what Joe Royal can do on his time. A bit oversteer out of the last corner, but seemed alright. 126.8, and that's not a bad time from Joe. Well, we have Raz. He is currently a reserve at this moment, so let's see what he can do in tier 3. Ava definitely showed in the practice race he is really quick in tier 3. We all know he needs to get the consistency, and that's what we are all talking about. Consistency is the most important thing in racing, and Ava told us he needs to improve himself on that, so he wanted to drive in tier 3 for this season. But yeah, we all know if he is going to be too quick in Bahrain in tier 3, we all know we're going to set him in tier 2. And Face Pantera goes quickest now. The Tofu Tower got a promotion as well into tier 3, so that's interesting because he has been driving in tier 4 last season. He showed us how quick he can be. He just needs to focus on his consistency, and hopefully he can get that. And it's Yuri, also an interesting driver. We didn't see a lot of him last season because he needed to work a lot. But yeah, Yuri just, I think he's really can fight for some podium positions in tier 3 for now. So really curious what he can do. Also Jonas, a tier 3 driver. Well, the Paco is a tier 4 driver and already qualified in front of him. So that's good to see. But Jonas is a new driver within SRL, so interesting what he can do this season in tier 3. He showed us that he's a clean, quick driver, so most of the drivers are diving into the pits now. So let's see if we can stay on board with Johnny. Going through sector 2 now. Oh, a little bit of over the curb there. That's a dangerous move from Johnny because that curbs are really slippery. But he didn't lose it, but he invalidated. But I think he's going for another run. So let's switch back to Infamous also invalidated this time. So I think only Johnny is the one on the lap. So let's stay well on board with Johnny in the Mercedes, driving the Mercedes this season in tier 3. Interesting what he can do. And we all know he can do this. He switched to the wheel this season. Oh, a bit of oversteer there. But Johnny keeps it on track. 28.5. The top guys are on a 28.0, so that's 5/10 down. Oh, a bit wide there. He's taking this corner really careful, but he keeps it on track. And that's one of the most important things. Switching back to 4, quick short shifting to 5th. And now he needs to stay off those curbs. And that's looking good from Johnny. Still a clean lap from Johnny here. What can he do? Into the last corner. Still looking clean from Johnny till now. What can he do? And he puts himself in P11 for now. And that's not a bad time from Johnny. That's not a bad time. A 1:27.9. Let's stay on board with Raz. A bit of oversteer there. One of the drivers who haven't set a time yet. And Raz has told us he's been switching back to the pad. And he is enjoying, so we might see him on track a lot more than last season. Sharif has joined the session. And 1:26.8, and that's not a bad time for Raz. A good lap. Well, Tom is not improving till now. And who is the first driver to put himself into the 25s? And a purple sector from Tom. And as he's going now, he is currently in provisional pole. But if he nails the last corner, oh, Joe Royal goes to a 1:25.5. And Joe Royal goes to a 1:26.0. And also Face is still in sector 1. Let's see who's on a hot lap at the moment. Well, Jonas is 3/10 up now. So Jonas is showing excellent pace here around Bahrain. And Ava puts a 127.2 on the mediums, and that's a quick lap from Ava. And Jonas 126.2. So let's have a look at how it stands. And we have LT Trucker. Is he improving on the soft tires? What can LT Trucker do? And LT Trucker gets 5 thousandths away. Look how close the front three are. But Yuri is also really quick. Within 2/10 of Mavs UK, Joe Royal and LT Trucker. A quick lap from Yuri there. Well, Yuri is only in tier 3, so that's interesting to see. I'm gonna make sure the Packway is on a fast lap. And Scotty Fennell is on a hot lap right now. Face, you gotta move. Good job. Oh, look how close the top 3 is. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable top 3. But Farby puts himself in P4 now. With only... Also with a 125 point... can I... 125.6. Holy shit. This race is going to be so close. And look how close SRL is. With mixed drivers within the top 10. Within a second. That's amazing stuff from all the drivers. And that will make it so hard for us to order the tiers, because unbelievable stuff from all the guys. But let's see Scotty Fennell. What can he do? Into the last corner. Picking up the DRS. A 126.4. And that only puts him in P10. With a 126.4. Amazing how close this grid is. Well, Tom H is on the out lap now. He's going outside real quick. Well, all the other guys are probably waiting to set their last lap. And we have Ava only having the medium tires fitted. Oh, and Matthew K is telling us he forgot the formation lap. And that's another mistake. Come on, Mavs, focus on that next time. So we have Tom H now going for a hot lap into the last corner, picking up the DRS, and we're going to follow Tom. What can he grab provisional pole position here in Bahrain? He's shown us he drove tier 4 last season. He has been showing some excellent improvements. That's why we rewarded him with an tier 2 promotion. And now in the practice race last season he has been racing with all his heart, and sadly he lost it because of the late safety car. And Tom H is showing us how you should race and how you should improve. This is a man to watch, and we all know. Oh, but he got wide there. When I say this is a man to watch, he runs wide. Unfortunate for Tom there. And I think he's aborting his lap. So let's switch back to Raz on the mediums. Is he going to improve his time on the mediums? No, he's aborting his lap as well. And let's stay on board with Johnny again. Johnny is on a hot lap. Really revving that engine. It's good to see. Oh, that's looking nice from Johnny. A great corner from Johnny there. And he is already 3/10 up on his time. And that's good to see. Early braking here. Switch back. Short shifting to 3. And now this is one of the hardest braking points of the circuit. And Johnny taking the outside curb there. But I don't think that will lose him a lot of time. And as we say, Louis Vigal is going to cheer for you, Johnny. Come on, get a good time. 4/10 up. Get yourself within 1 second of the leader with a good sector 3. You can do this. And Johnny improves by 5/10. And we still have a few drivers who haven't set a lap at the moment. But let's see, Mavs UK is improving by 3/10 and he is currently up on his time. And Farby is also up on his time. What the hell is happening, guys? But let's stay on board with Mavs heading into the last corner. What can he do? Can he improve himself? He can with 2/10. And Joe Royal is now on a hot lap. And Farby is also improving. And having a purple sector 2. Can Farby challenge Mavs UK? Well, Face Pantera is losing 8 thousandths of Mavs UK since time. And Farby, is he improving? Farby goes to provisional pole position. What an amazing lap. What an amazing lap from Farby there. Whoa. A tier 2 driver. What a surprise. Well, Trucker is now 2/10 up. He knows. Farby, what an amazing lap by you, mate. And yeah, of course, he is retiring from the session. What a lap. And Trucker, I mean, Joe Royal is leaving his lap. So it's all up to Trucker to get that provisional pole position. You need to be 3/10 up, Trucker. It's not enough. You're only 2.5 up. A good sector 3, that's really important for you. What can Trucker do? Trucker goes to second place and that allows Farby, a tier 2 driver, getting pole position. Holy fucking shit. What an amazing time from Farby. Excellent, really big compliments to you, man. Really. You are in front of tier 1 drivers, tier 1 podium drivers. That's something you can get in your pockets and move on, man. A great lap from Farby. And that was our qualifying. The Packway also improving. Great lap from the Packway, definitely showing improvements throughout the season as well. And Sharif puts himself in P11, only had 1 lap to qualify himself, so that's not really weird. Well, this was a qualifying for today with Frarbite taking a surprisingly pole position. That's good to see a tier 2 driver up on the field with Trucker in P2, Matthew K P3, Face P4, Joe Royal P5, Yuri with also an amazing qualifying P6, the Packway P7, Tom H P8, Jonas P9, Scotty P10, Sharif P11, Raz P12, Ava in P13, the two foot error, jeez, please Roro, change your name back to Roro, it's annoying this name. I'm really excited what every driver is going to do. Which strategy are they choosing? I think outside the top 10 the best strategy is the medium hard strategy, but inside the top 10 when you start on the soft tires, you'll probably go for a 2-stop, a soft, medium, soft. I think that's the fastest strategy in my experience. So really curious what other drivers doing, and really cool to commentate this first race in Bahrain to see what their strategies will be for this weekend. And I'm going to ask all the viewers, what are your predictions for today? And leave it in the comments, and let's have a good discussion about it. Okay, and we're not having any formation lap, so interesting, because we're going and we have Brabba in the lead with Trucker, Matthew K following. Oh, let's turn this on real quick. Oh, and we have Joe Royal already taking P1, but Frappa is taking the inside line. And Joe Royal's on the outside, and Joe Royal had an amazing start of this race. And that's really amazing job from Joe Royal here. With winning already 4 positions in after turn 1, and Frappa has put himself back to P3 already, and with Matthew K already over him. And let's have a look. Raz had an amazing start as well. And I think we're not having any big issues around this track. Oh, and we have some troubles behind with the Red Bull. And let's have a look at the current tire situations. I think most guys outside the top 10 has been using the medium tire, so. And Trucker, oh, what happened to Joe Royal? Joe Royal, what are you doing? And now that promotes Trucker to P1 and Farby in P2 with Matthew K spinning around. Matthew K. Oh, and that allows Yuri to P3. I'm not sure what happened to Joe Royal here. But Trucker is now taking P1 with Farby following him close behind. Oh, and we have some battles behind, so let's stay well. With Ava, Tom H and Raz. No, it's Joe Royal, to be honest. Joe Royal on the back. No, it's Ava on the mediums. Putting it side by side with Raz. But Raz does have the better traction. And now 2-8 mate already closing in on Ava. Started on the mediums as well. Of course, we all know he started last, but don't count him out. He can win. He has the pace. And there are becoming some gaps. Well, Matthew K is now overtaking the food error. I'm just gonna call him food. And not food from dinner, but food from feet, you know? Well, Sharif is already closing in on G and Famous now. Within 2 tenths. Oh, we had some accident, and also Scotty did have some accident. He doesn't have any damage. Well, Face Pantera is now setting the fastest lap, closing in on Jury, and he's going to take the outside line, braking late. Yuri also taking different lines from Jury, but Yuri is still on the podium spot, and Face lost it. Face is in the gravel. And what an amazing race we've seen so far. Oh, we have Mavs UK overtaking Johnny. Mavs UK doing a double overtake on Face, Pantera and Johnny. Well, Johnny is now all over Face. Face is struggling with his dirty tires. And let's have a close look behind. The Pathway didn't have a good start, but let's see if he has some damage. He has right front wing damage here, so that's why he fought back. He had some issues, to be honest. And so does Scotty. Scotty is falling back. What happened to Scotty? Oh, Scotty's taking the inside line now on Eddie. And he overtook him. Well, Prabhai is now really close to Trucker. And can Prabhai gain back his position 1? He's showing himself on the inside there on Trucker. And this is definitely a track for Prabhai, and you can see that. Well, 2-8 mate has overtook Raz for P5. And Tom H. Oh, what's happening to Raz? Well, Joe Royo is already into P3 now. Oh, and we have someone spinning around. It's Ava Immortal in the wall. No damage for him, so that's good. He can continue. Oh, and we have Yuri spinning. Yuri, no. You had such an amazing race. But let's see if he can get back on the power. And 2-8 mate is already in P4 now. And Frabai is losing time. Frabai is losing time on Trucker. Well, Junis is really closing in on Raz. So let's stay on board with Junis now. Heading on the main straight in Bahrain. He's having DRS and ERS enabled. Oh, Junis, you have DRS, use it. And will it be enough for turn 1? He's putting it in the inside, next to Raz. And he is leaving space for Raz. And Raz is now the winner of this battle, for now. But how close can Junis can get? How close can he get? He is taking the inside again. Oh, close racing by Raz and Junis, but clean and fair for now. Well, Face is hunting down, and Johnny is in the points. So Johnny is driving an excellent race so far. Well, Tom H is struggling on this track, with Scotty already hunting him down, so I think he had a trip outside of the track. Well, Joe Royal is closing in now on Frabai, so let's stay a while on this battle. And Frabai is also picking up DRS from Trucker, so I don't think Joe Royal has the pace to get past him for now. Oh, and we have a yellow in sector 3, and I think it's Tom H who is spinning, because I saw him drop back. Well, Joe Royal, look at this. The top 3 drivers are now within 1 second, within 4 or 5 tenths. So interesting to see how this battle goes. Well, Jonas is losing time. He didn't pick up any damage, so I think he just lost some traction here. And 2 is already in P4 for now. And Tom H is in the pits. He's switching to fresh mediums. So let's have a close look at Pace. He's chasing down Mavs UK. And Mavs UK is chasing down Raz. Raz having excellent pace around Bahrain here. So that's good to see from Raz. Oh, and Raz picks up a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corners. An interesting battle ongoing between these 3. So let's stay on board with Face Pantera. He's now having a double slipstream. So that's good to see, a double slipstream for Face. Can he go for a double overtake? Interesting to see. Can he go for it? He is going to dive in the inside, but he isn't close enough to make the move. Oh, and what happened to Trucker? What happened to Trucker? He pitted. Trucker pitted. Sorry I missed that, guys. Trucker has pit for fresh medium tires. So in lap 7 he has decided to pit for fresh tires. Well, Joe Royal is hunting down Frabai. Well, 2 mate is already closing in with 2.2 seconds. But 2 knows the guys in front of him needs to pit within the... Oh, Faces is now overtaking Mavs UK. And he locks up a bit. And now Raz is closing in on Mavs UK. Oh, a bit of oversteer moment there from Raz. With Jonas also gaining on Raz here. Well, Johnny is being hunted by... Oh, Joe Royal is overtaking Frabai here. Into T1. So the battle for the lead has been given to Joe Royal. Well, 2 mate is just sitting back and watching the guys in front battling it out. Oh, what's all happening, guys? Well, Eva is next to Scotty. And Eva and Scotty are still side by side. Well, LT Trucker is joining the battle. Can LT Trucker go for a double move? Yes, he can on fresh tires. A double move from Trucker. That's good to see. The confidence from Trucker is really enjoying to see. So a great move from Trucker. We all know he is on fresh tires, but still, you need some confidence to get that move done. Well, Raz is being hunted by Jonas. Jeez, there are battles everywhere. It's hard to follow everything. And 2 mate is closing in on the front guys now. So can 2 go for a move? So let's stay well on board with 2 mate. And the front runners are still continuing on their current tires. Really curious. Let's have a look. Joe Royal his tires. Left front is beginning to grain. And let's have a look at his back tires. They're graining. They're degrading. So not sure how long these tires will last. Let's have a look at Frabai's tires. Actually the same. So interesting what these guys are going to do. But because you can see 2 gaining and gaining time. But 2 also knows he doesn't need to take any big risks, because the guy in front of him needs to pit. And Frabai is defending the inside, while 2 is going on the outside. And 2 is going for the outside move. And what a move by 2 it made. And Frabai is still keeping it on the outside, but not enough. His tires are definitely degrading a lot. Well, Ras is having a moment. Ras is probably going for fresh softs. Interesting strategy from Ras, going for soft, medium. And Yuri switching to the hards, and so is Food doing. And the front runners are pitting. Joe Royo going for hards. Well, Frabai is also going for hards, so they're definitely on the one stop. And now it's time for 2 to gain a lot of time. And Johnny overtaking Frabai. Oh, this is gonna hurt Frabai. Well, Joe Royo comes back in front of them. Frabai is not... Oh, Frabai, late move. But clean and fair from Frabai. Late braking move on Sharif. And they're going to be competitors in Tier 2. So interesting what these guys can show us this weekend. Oh, we have Johnny's almost losing it. And that will allow Frabai to catch up on him. And let's stay on board with Frabai. 2-head mate setting the fastest lap on even 10 lap old mediums. So that's a really nice job from 2. And that will even show us why he is the fastest guy in our league. And Frabai overtook Johnny for P5, but he picks up a penalty. And let's have a look at the current penalty situations. Frabai picking 3 seconds. Raz 3 seconds. Mavs 3. And Food 3. So an interesting battle for podium is going. And Yuri is overtaking his teammate. Yuri also switched to the hard tires. Oh, well, Johnny is close on face. But Johnny is on all the tires. And Johnny is going... For which strategy is he going? Maybe even a medium soft. Maybe the medium runners are going for a medium soft strategy. That would be amazing to see if that's possible, but we're going to see. Well, Raz is on the 2 stop. Oh, it's G and Famous in the wall. Definitely having... Oh, we have a VSC deployed. Definitely having some issues with Scotty here. Because Scotty lost his front wing. And the backway didn't lose anything. Oh, and we have a VSC and guys are pitting now. Oh, a double stack from the Mercedes team. Oh no. And Raz is switching to mediums. And we're continuing. Did anyone pick up a drive-through? No, no one picked up a drive-through, so that's good to see. The awareness of the drivers. And now there are coming some big gaps. Well, Johnny has pitted for the hards under VSC conditions, so that's a good job from Johnny. But Raz is catching them on fresh mediums. So interesting to see. Well, Trucker is now gaining on 2. So 2, his tires are degrading a lot. Oh, a small touch from Raz at the back of foot. And let's have a look. Face Pantera now closing in on Farby. And we want to see this battle on track. And Face is now side by side with Farby into turn 1. Face is definitely in front. But Farby is going for a switchback move. Look at Farby. Stay close with him now. That's really important. No, Farby is not close enough to get that switchback move done. So let's switch back to the three-way battle between Raz and Foot and Johnny. Raz picking up the curb there. So now Raz is on a mission to catch Johnny. He's on the quicker tire. Oh, and 2-8 mate, our leader of this race, is pitting now. And which tire is he going to choose? 2 is going for a medium soft. What is he going to do? Is he going? You can't be serious. Are you going for 2-stop? Or is he going to... No, that's not possible. You can't drive 15 laps on softs. That's not possible. But 2 is just on an attack mode now. And our closest battle is still between Johnny and Raz. Both SRL staff members, and Raz overtook Johnny here. And Scotty now sets the fastest lap with a 1:28.7. So Scotty is looking quick on these fresh soft tires. So what can 2 do? Can he get into the 26s? He probably can. Oh, Johnny is running wide, but not taking any advantage of that. We're having a few gaps on track now. The closest battle is between Johnny and Raz. And Johnny running wide on once again, struggling on these hard tires. And 2 is catching Trucker real quick. So let's stay on board with 2 for 1 lap, and let's see if we all can learn something from him. Our winner of C1 last season. .1 seconds on his time. And can he set the fastest lap? Yes, he can. 1:27.9. And he's catching Trucker real quick now. Oh! And who's spinning around? Sector 3. I think no one. And 2 is already within 1.1 second of Trucker. Oh, we have Raz. Oh, the backway is pitting. And the backway is pitting for hard tires. And changing a front ring. Yeah, let's switch back to the fight for the lead between 288 and Trucker. We all know they both need to pit. And easy move from 2. And which drivers are closing in? It's Ava closing in on Yuri. Let's stay on board with Ava for now. Oh, we have Food crashing out. And what happened to Food? Is he in the wall? Or did he nicely retire in the pits? Yes, he did. So that's not gonna cause a safety car. And the backway overtaking Neuro Pirate. Oh, but Neuro Pirate is not gonna overtake him real quick. Oh, Johnny's in the wall. Will this be a safety car? No, a VSC. What? A VSC for this? This has to be a safety car. You can be serious. So what are the leaders of this race going to do? Are they going for another pit stop? Under VSC conditions you lose the smallest amount of time. So it's a good way to get your pit stopped. Oh, and we're racing again. Tom H is now switching to fresh mediums. But let's have a look. The backway on the outside here of Neuro Pirate on fresh hards against used softs. Can he go for a move? And Eva is closing in now on Yuri again. Yuri having a 3-second time penalty. Not many people do have penalties, so that's good to see. With Fraubai falling behind, with taking that amazing pole position, we've definitely wanting to see more of him today, but that's what we call consistency, and that's just so important in racing. Consistency is the most important thing. You can have a good qualifying lap, but in the race, that's what matters. That's where the pace matters. Oh, Eva, and oh, let's have a look. Oh, the backway is spinning around again. Another front wing for him. Not sure what happens, but let's stay on board with Eva catching Yuri. Oh, Eva, a little bit of oversteer there with the hard tires. I don't think it's the right call to go on the hards. But yeah, Trucker, I don't think he's going to continue till the end. He's probably switching to fresh softs. Trying to catch Joe Royal after that. And 2 is probably gonna pit when LT Trucker is going to pit, so interesting to see. Eva now closing in on Yuri real quick. An interesting battle ongoing. Switching back to first gear is a little bit too greedy from Eva. Locking up his tires. Can he catch Yuri? And we have a yellow in sector 2. It's Eddie spinning around. And the backway is ghosting. How many times do I have to tell? Just fucking retire in the pits, man. It's so annoying. Now, LT Trucker has pitted for fresh soft tires. As we predicted, he's going for 2-stop. And is now like 13 seconds away from Joe Royal. And we all know the soft tire can be really, really quick. So interesting to see what Trucker can do on these softs. And interesting to see if he can catch the guys in front of him. And his teammates not far behind. And Eva got the overtake done on Yuri, by the way. But Yuri is a serious contender for the win in F3. And so is Jonas. Jonas is looking excellent, to have some excellent pace here. And 2 is now pitting for fresh soft tires. And is he going to stay in front of Fraubai? It will be very, very close. But no, Fraubai is going to get him here. And Trucker is not going to get him. But 2 is now on a serious mission. Well, Yuri is catching Ava again. Well, Face is also pitted for fresh soft tires. And 2 is already really close to Frabai here. And 2 is going to get past on fresh softs. Now he needs to close the gap with 9.4 seconds from Joe Royal. And I have to admit, it's going to be really easy on these fresh tires against 11 lap old hards. So not gonna take a lot of laps for 2 to go and catch Joe Royal. Well, Pace Pantera is now at the back of Yuri. Also on fresh soft tires. And Trucker has set the fastest lap now. Pace getting the slipstream and the DRS on Yuri. Now P7 he goes. And now he needs to get Ava Immortal already at the back of Ava. Of course, having the advantage of the tires. So it won't take any long to get that move done. Already he's doing the move already on the inside of Ava. And knowing, having the better traction, needs to pass him real quick. And so is Trucker, already really close to Frabai. And look at it, this 2 already 6.6 seconds, where it was 9.2 seconds 1 lap ago. So winning almost 3 seconds a lap is a lot. So a 2-stop strategy is definitely the strategy to go for everyone who is watching. Well, Trucker is now having a look at the inside, but Frabai is defending really nice. Trucker needs to be really calm now and wait for the main straight. Now picking up the DRS and the DRS now getting past Frabai, and Frabai is now outside of the podium positions. Well, Joe Royal is still going and going with having a 3-second time penalty, so 2 only needs to make up 2 seconds. And Jonas is still in P5 now. Interesting strategy from him. Well, Face is hunting him down already. And Scotty is already behind Brass on fresh mediums. Well, currently we're having some excellent drives from Frabai, Jonas, Ava, Jury. Really excellent drives from them. Finishing in the top 10 between all the tier 1 and tier 2 drivers. So that's good to see from all the guys. Well, Face is now all over his teammate Jonas. Can he go for a move? Yes, he is. And we only have 5 laps to go now in this Bahrain practice race. Two is already 2.6 seconds now. And if you're a racer, you're going to get him on track and not just sit back and relax behind him. Oh, Ava's in the wall. Ava. Oh, we have a safety car. We're having a safety car, guys, and this is going to bring some excellent excitement into the last laps. And now this will allow Joe Royal to make a pit stop, but I don't think he has enough time to get in front of 2. But if he's smart, he's going to pit, yeah. And 2 gets promoted to P1 for now, while Trucker is following him behind. And also Fraba is pitting. So the long runners doesn't have any luck because of this. So probably Junis is still continuing. Yeah, Junis, you're going to lose a lot of places after the restart. So we're making ourselves up for some for a sprint race. And will this be helpful for Eva? I'm not sure if he can stay in front of Tom. I don't think he will. Or will he? Yeah, he will. Tom H is going to jump Eva. Pirate is one of the back markers who is not going to be able to get in front. Oh, and Joe Royal has now the fastest tire with 0 laps on the softs in P3. Interesting to see how this goes. And going the lights out? No, I don't think the lights are going out, so we're going to have another lap behind the safety car. Let's have a look at the current penalties. Maps having 6 seconds. The Packway having 6 seconds. And the rest of them doesn't have any penalties. So, interesting to see. Joe Royal is not going to be happy because of this. Because the Packway... Oh. He did rejoin. So he's not ghosted anymore. And I think this will be the last lap on the safety car. So now it's really important to get that tires warmed up to get yourself some excellent sprint race. With Face also really close on Joe Royal. Face also having fresh new tires. Not really fresh, 4-lap old tires. Well, Junis is on 16-lap old hard, so he's definitely going to struggle. Interesting, but let's have a look at the leader of this race, 2-8 mate, to probably set up the pace. And we're going to hear that now. If the lights are going out. And the lights are off, so the safety car is in this lap. And let's make up ourselves for the last 2 laps, having an excellent sprint race. With 2-8 mate, our current championship leader, winner in Tier 1, leading the pack. And when is he going? And he's going now. Or he's not going. He's waiting. And now he's going. And that's an amazing start. Sharif, you need to make move now. You need to move. We have blue flags. Face has passed Joe Royal. And Farby is now not really having a good restart. Oh, we have some trouble at the back. Oh, Ava is now getting past Tom H. Maps UK. Oh, we see something. Some flying debris. Yuri spinning around. Unfortunate for Yuri. Driving an excellent race. But and 2 is creating a gap now between him and Trucker. While Joe Royal is hunting down Face Pantera. No, Joe Royal has already passed him again. So Joe is now on a mission. He's on the fastest tire at this moment. Well, Farby is also on a quick tire, and the last lap is now ongoing. And 2 is definitely going to get this win again. Well, we have Ava overtaking Jonas. Well, Farby is now closing in on Face. Can he pass him on track? Tom H also passing Jonas. Tom H into P7 now after a horrific start. Oh, Joe Royal gets past LT Trucker. And the packway spinning. But let's have a look at the possible winner for today, if he keeps it on track at the last corner. It's going to be our current leader in our league by winning Tier 1 championship. It's again 2-way mate winning again in Bahrain in the practice race, with Trucker finishing in third, second, Face Pantera in third, Joe Royal in 4th, Ava in 5th, Tom H in 6th, Jonas in 7th. Farby definitely needs to work on his consistency, but he finishes P8. Scotty Fennell, what a great race by Scotty, because he fought himself back after two crashes. So we've seen an excellent race, and 2-8 mate definitely driver of the day. No mistakes, waiting his moment to overtake and having a brilliant strategy here. So also the fastest lap, interesting. And let's continue where I finished after the screen did go black. We having finishing Raz in P10, picking up the last point. Mavs UK, Yuri, Sharif, Neuropirate, Eddie, the Packway, Johnny, Foot, and G Infamous. Well, thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to this weekend. Hopefully I don't crash, but let's have a good one, and I will see you this weekend with F2. So make sure you tune in, and see you later.